Hey, Miss Wright. Nice to talk to you today. Thank you so much for your time. As requested, I have started developing a strategic process for analyzing the market opportunity of our Bluetooth connected air filtration system within the Latin America. Today, I just want to walk through a few key points that I plan to research and why I feel that they're essential for our marketing plan. I want to put a lot of focus on the customer segmentation, the competitive advantage, cultural customs, and I also want to include the ethical considerations of the society. So starting off, we're going to start with the best customer segments and how we can find that. So I plan to conduct the marketing segmentation analysis for Chile and nearby markets. I want to focus on three potential segments, such as the health conscious buyers, the tech savvy professionals, and the price sensitive customers. I want to gather this data using the public health data. One source I found that I really enjoyed was the Chile's Ministry of Health. I want to use this to assess air pollution awareness and the prevalence of respiratory illnesses within their society. I also really want to look at the demographics of the country using things such as age, income, lifestyle, education, and how that affects them. Another really good source that I found for that was the Latino Barometro. It has amazing reports, and I really plan to fully immerse into that website. I want to explore the local online communities and the social media trends around health tech products and how people really truly feel about them. I want to conduct surveys and interviews to understand customers. I want to understand their concerns about air quality, and I want to understand how open they are to smart home products and how they can help them. Understanding this is most likely to benefit from and willing to pay our product is going to help tailor our messaging, pricing, distribution. Because if we target the wrong segment, even though we have a great product, it might fail to gain the traction that it deserves. So I want to go into the next topic, which is going to be understanding our competitive advantage. I plan to do this through analyzing the direct and indirect competitors within the Chilean and regional smart home and air quality markets. I want to compare our features, our price points, distribution models, and brand reputation that all of these brands have. I'm going to gather these reports using a couple of different websites. One that I really enjoyed was the IBIS World, and another one is the Statista. So I plan to use both of those websites to fully understand our market reports. I want to analyze competitor websites and user reviews. I plan to use Amazon Chile and maybe a couple of other websites, but that's a really big one that I'm really excited to use and understand the product reviews through that. I'm going to perform a SWOT analysis for our product, and I want to identify the gaps in our market that our AI and Bluetooth connectivity can fill. This is a very unique product, and I want people to understand that and understand how it can affect them positively and how it will change your life truly. So in my eyes, to position our product efficiently, we need to understand what makes us unique. It could be our technology, it could be our affordability, it could be how easy it is to use. No matter what it is, we need to create a compelling argument towards what our product is unique. So moving on, we're gonna go to some local cultural customs and how they might affect our marketing. So I plan to start off by researching how consumers perceive the smart home technology and air quality products throughout Chile. I want to understand our buying behaviors. I want to understand home layouts. I want to understand the trust in foreign brands, as all of those are very essential to the success of our product. I'm going to gather this information. One amazing way that I have found is through the pest analysis, the political, economic, social, and technological analysis of this environment. I'm going to read some local news sources and consumer behavior studies about it. I want to consult with some locals to learn about the advertising channels and tones normally and culturally used. I want to investigate when air pollution is the worst for them and when are people most likely to buy our product. What I've found is that marketing in the US and marketing in Europe might not always resonate with every other area in the world. So we really need to ensure that our messaging aligns with the local values and customs of the people, especially around topics of health, family, and technology, all things that our air filtration system is going to include. Lastly, I want to address the ethical considerations of our product. I want to make sure our product respects the cultural norms, and I don't want to use fear tactics irresponsibly. Though our product can be scary for a lot of people because air filters, homes, illnesses, like all of those are very sensitive topics, but I want to make sure that we're using those topics to benefit the society as a whole. I want to consider affordability because I don't want to only target wealthy consumers, because I believe that this product deserves to be in every home. I also want to ensure our data privacy and transparency through it. So I plan to gather this information using the consumer protection laws and the data privacy regulations of Chile. I want to explore the local attitudes on data collection. And I also want to make sure that our claims made about air quality improvement are scientifically supported. I just want to pinpoint to the customers that ethical marketing is the right thing to do, and we want to build long-term trust with these customers. Our success will depend on the credibility that we give to these customers, especially with a product that's going to affect people's health and people's homes. I just want to conclude by identifying our top customer segment. I will follow that by analyzing the competitors to define our competitive edge against them. I also want to study the local customs and consumer behaviors to ensure the cultural alignment of our product. Finally, I'll assess the ethical landscape so our messaging is responsible and it builds trust with our customers. I would like your input on who in the region would you recommend connecting with? And are there preferred market research partners? Thank you again for this opportunity. I'm so excited to make the next steps in developing our marketing plan because I think this is a great product, and I really am excited to inform and be impactful towards Chile as a whole. Thank you.